Flynn the fire engine loves to fight fires and save the day. But one day, he was boasting about how the Fat Controller was to arrive at the Search and Rescue Center with a very important message for Flynn. Oh, I don't think you understand, Rocky. The Fat Controller has a very important message, all for me. He must know that I'm special. But Rocky and the others just ignored Flynn. Just then, the Fat Controller pulled up. He was in a hurry. Flynn, I am starting a special fire service, and I would like for you to be in charge of it. It is a big responsibility. Can you handle it? Yes, sir, revved Flynn. I won't let you down, sir, smiled Flynn. Courageously, the Fat Controller left. Ugh, Flynn better not mess this one up, boomed the Fat Controller to himself. Flynn was very excited. The next day, the first fire service meeting was held, and Flynn was leading it. So, everyone, there are 4 main points to being a great firefighter. They are being attentive, courageousness, responsibility, and my personal favorite and number 4 on the list, not caring about anyone. Flynn, how is that last one part of being a good firefighter? Not now, Belle, steamed Flynn. We must all focus on meeting all 4 of these points on the criteria board whenever trouble has arose on the island. Everyone listened to Flynn and headed away. Flynn stayed by the Search and Rescue Center. Then the rescue bell rang. Everyone got ready. It's Bert, the miniature engine at the junction, called Station Officer Geller. Flynn revved his engine and zoomed away. Just as Belle pulling away with Rocky to help Flynn. Watch out, Flynn, she called. Wow, he is in a hurry, said Rocky. Flynn thundered along the roads. He raced by his roadway friends. He raced by Bertie, Butch, Elizabeth, and Larson, the troublesome dump truck. Even Larson could not believe what he was seeing. At last, Flynn arrived at the scene of the fire. In order to get close to the fire, Flynn would need to be on the rails. So Flynn climbed up onto the rails just as Belle was pulling up. Stop that, Flynn! You might cause another fire if you keep carrying on like that. But Flynn wasn't listening. He was too busy showing off in front of the people. Flynn had fought the fire, and he won. Everybody clapped and cheered for Flynn. Woo-hoo-hoo. Flynn was very excited, but Belle was very cross. That night at the Search and Rescue Center, Belle spoke to Flynn. She was very cross. You need to stop racing around like that. You could have nearly hurt someone, or worse, you could have nearly hurt yourself. But I was only trying to be helpful. I understand that, Flynn, but sometimes you need to take it easy. Anyways, continued Flynn, it's not like you would have put out the fire. You took too long. The building would have burned all the way down by the time you got there. Belle snapped. You know what, Flynn? You can go and get hurt and burn in a fire. I wouldn't care. Never mind her, said Flynn. The next morning, Belle was still fuming and Flynn was still boasting. Flynn, I advise you to take care out there today. Whatever, Belle, he replied conceitedly. Just then, there was another fire and Flynn was quickly on the case. It was Mavis at the quarry. Flynn had to get there right away. Finally, Flynn arrived at the quarry. Mavis was worried. Hurry, Flynn, and put out the fire, cried Percy and Toby. Flynn whooshed up to the fire and sprayed water all over. But in no time at all, the fire was out. Everyone was grateful. Thank you, Flynn, thanked Mavis kindly. Flynn rolled courageously home. Belle was not happy. I heard you drove recklessly again. What did I tell you about being safe and taking care? No, Belle, what did I tell you about staying out of my business? I don't need your help, and I especially don't want your help. And Flynn rolled anxiously asleep. The next morning, Flynn awoke bright and early to start out his day right. Butch, Belle, and Harold awoke too. Just then, the rescue bell rang. It's the South Homestead Hollow Sheds. They are on fire. Go now, Belle. Quickly, Flynn. Ready and raring for action. Anchors away! Flynn, wait! But Flynn wouldn't wait, and Flynn wouldn't stop. He had a fire to put out. Flynn rounded a bend, and there lay the South Homestead Hollow Sheds. But then there was trouble. Flynn hit a nail in the tracks and came off the tracks. There was Bertie. Hey, you've blocked the road, shouted Bertie. Sorry, moaned Flynn. Flynn wished that Belle would come to his rescue now. Sure enough, she did. Flynn, what happened? Asked Belle as she put out the fire. I'm sorry, Belle. I really need your help now. I promise I'll be nicer and I'll listen. Just help me! First, Belle put out the fire. Then she and Ross the Crane saved Flynn. When everything was all done and the fire was out, Belle shunted a tired, sad, and sorry Flynn back home to the search and rescue center. I'm so sorry for being so rude, Belle. Don't worry, smiled Belle. I shall get you back someday.